Good morning, folks. It says I'm live, and I imagine it's not lying, but you never know. Huh. There it is. All right. Dennis Lovelady, good morning. Whew, it is cold out here, folks. Yes, sirree. It sure enough is. Well, let's get this bird in the air before we miss the sunrise. I think it's going to be a pretty one today. Yes, sir. Peter, good afternoon. Or good evening to you, actually. All right, I'm up at 371 feet. We got a beautiful sky. Barkley, 107 drones, good morning, my friend. Mike, Night Train, good morning. Jim, 29er Whiskey, good morning. Gator Drones, good morning. It is a beautiful and cold morning. Whew, it is cold. I'm not exactly sure what the temperature is, but I bet you it's in the 30s. You know what? Let me stand up here. Let me pull out my phone. Bring up my phone. And I'll tell you, it is 29 degrees. 29 degrees here in Colonial Beach. A definitely cold morning, friends. Cold, it's cold. It's just cold enough that Dennis is going to do an indoor concert today. And I know it's 31 degrees there. He just said so. B-Rad, good morning, my friend. Joel, good morning. Ooh, 22 degrees in Richmond. Man, that's even colder than here, my friend. Yes, sir. Well, now that everybody's in the chat, I am going to be going into work this morning. Right after I'm done with the sunrise and get things put away, I'm going to head in, so there's not going to be a Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends. I've already let Dennis know this. So, Dennis, you can just go on as long as you like. Of course, I imagine you want to get some time to spend with that P2S, which I'm seriously considering. But anyway, that's a different story. But anyway, it is a beautiful morning. There's not a wind. No wind at the moment. I looked into the future today, and it looks like this afternoon is going to be nice. I only have to be there 4 hours today, so that's okay. But so I might come home and do some FPV flying if it warms up and the wind doesn't pick up like it's supposed to not to. But anyway, it is definitely a nice morning. Water, the lake is just like pure smooth, almost. There's some ripple on it, but it's a good reflector at the moment. Let me see, can we look down? See how smooth it looks? Full of leaves, though. Obviously. All right. But let's get back up here at the sunrise. Yeah, beautiful sunrise this morning. Changed photo mode, take a photo of it. Alright, so we got RP Guy 4 in the house. We got Star Drone, good morning. Yeah, now that they're using handles, it's pretty sure I know who most everybody is. Star Drone, that must be Jerry. Or is it Frank? I know you live down. Sorry, man. I'm just drawing blanks on names today. Anyway, I know you're my neighbor. You live down there in Roanoke. So I know that. But anyway, please forgive me. I'm having a senior moment here. He sure is, Jim. He sure is. And sunrise is supposed to be at 7:03, I believe it is. Okay, Barkley, I got you. You're Fred. Nice to meet you, Fred. Ben Cartwright, good morning, my friend. How are you doing? Oh, man, it's so cold. It is really cold this morning. Good thing I got pockets. Anyway, I had a good Thanksgiving. I guess I'm going to go ahead and say this now. This past Monday, I went in for a biopsy. It was lymph nodes and a lobe of my lung. And it turns out that it's non-malignant, that it is not cancer, that it turned out to be just an infection, so all is well. Hence why I've happened to work 4 hours today, is because I had to take an extra day off because of the surgery, because I wimped out. And so anyway, but it is great news. I held back on the information. A few of my friends and family knew, but I wanted to hold back until I knew something for sure, and I am glad to say that it is not cancer. I'll find out for sure come next Thursday, the 4th of December. I'll know that for 100%, but according to all the results that I've gotten back on my chart, Mary Washington has a thing called My Chart where I can go online and look at the results of stuff. According to all the results, it's non-malignant, so everything is good here. I will live to be another 71 years old. Kira Show, Warren, good morning. If only that were true. Well, wouldn't that be something? 142 years old, man. Exiled FPV, good morning. Glad you could join us, my friend. Thank you, Jim. Yes, you do. You still do have good reason. I have good reason to keep you on my prayer list as well. I pray for everybody. I do. I pray for everybody, and whether you need it or not. Because believe it or not, you all need it. We all need it. But look at that, man. Look at the clouds, the contrails and stuff, man. Cool. I do believe that sun might be getting ready to come up. It's going to be right about there, I think. Danny, the View Chaser, good morning, my friend. So again, folks, there's not going to be any Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends this morning, as I will be going to work right after this. Dennis Lovelady will be up next. And Dennis, when I get to work, I'll definitely put you up on the computer so I can at least listen to you. You'll help pass the time more, yeah, I'm sure. So, but I'll definitely be listening in on you. And, so I think that pretty much confirmed the sun is going to come up right there in the center. Right where it's brightest. And we'll see here in a few minutes. Ooh. I'm sure that drone's an inanimate object. It doesn't affect, the cold doesn't affect it like it does me. Yeah, and anyway, such a beautiful day, man. All is so good. Hey, is audio back? No wonder. The batteries are dead. How can the battery be dead? Anyway, folks, while I've still got the battery, I'm going to go ahead and bring this down since the battery's dying. I'll talk as long as it lasts. I'm glad the audio's back, but I can't guarantee how long it'll stay. But we have seen the sunrise, or it is rising, and due to the battery, which should have been completely charged, I had it on the charger all night long. So I don't understand. But anyway, it's about to die again, so I'll say goodbye to you folks. Dennis Lovelady's up next, and I'll try to pop into the chat every now and then while I'm at work. Anyway, folks, you all have a good day. If the audio